Hello dear students, in last video you have seen about components of environment. In this video you are going to see ecosystem. Okay, here you are going to learn about concept of ecosystem, then components and structure of ecosystem, then energy flows in an ecosystem, and last one is you will see here structure of ecosystem. Okay, now let us see one by one. Here we will see a simple definition of an ecosystem. Okay. Of course, Roy Calfam first used the term ecosystem in 1930. He mentioned that the combined physical and biological components of an environment. Okay, or you can say that ecosystem focuses on the interaction of living environment with its surroundings. Got it? Then Eugene Odum, a founder of ecology, he has given us a detailed definition of ecosystem. You can read this definition. Okay. In short, ecosystem means what? It's a kind of an organization where living and non-living factors are interacting. Okay, they are living together, etc. Okay. Now let us come to the classification of ecosystem. Of course, ecosystems are classified into two. Ecosystems are classified into two. First one is terrestrial ecosystem, which are found on the land, and second one is aquatic ecosystem, which are found in the water bodies. Okay. Now let us see one by one. Terrestrial ecosystem. Terrestrial ecosystems are found on the land, or they are called land ecosystem. Okay. For example, tundra ecosystem, grassland ecosystem, desert ecosystem, sorry. Then taiga ecosystem, temperate forest ecosystem, tropical forest ecosystem. These are examples of terrestrial or land ecosystem. Another type is aquatic or water ecosystem. For example, marine ecosystem and freshwater ecosystem. Okay, marine ecosystem are again subdivided into like sea ecosystem, ocean ecosystem, etc. Freshwater ecosystems, for example, pond ecosystem, lake ecosystem, then river ecosystem, etc. These are what? Examples of freshwater ecosystem. Okay. Now let us see. Now let us talk about components and structure of ecosystem. Of course, ecosystem is having also two broad or major components. First one is biotic or living components, and second one is abiotic or non-living factors or components. Okay. Abiotic components includes climate, land, air, water, minerals, etc. Okay, while abiotic components includes all living things, microorganisms, macroorganisms, plants, animals, etc. etc. These are what? Biotic components or biotic factors of ecosystem. Okay. Then let us see next. Here you will find energy flow in an ecosystem. Okay, that means what? How energy flows from one to another, or how food material passes from one another. This is called what? nutrient cycles, or you can say biogeochemical cycles. Okay. So for example, sun is the major source of, sun is the major source of energy. Okay. Then what happens here? Let us take one example. For example, phosphorus. Okay. Phosphorus is a kind of inorganic nutrient. Okay. Then phosphorus is found in the rocks in the form of phosphate. After disintegration of rocks, or after erosion of rocks, soils are formed. Okay. तो जो phosphorus का जो प्रमाण है, मतलब soils are rich in phosphorus. Okay. Now here is inorganic component. Okay, inorganic factor. Okay, we can say soil. Okay, then producers, or here plants. Plants are grown in the soil. Okay, plants are grown in the soil. Plants are called producers. Why they are called producers? Because they prepare their own food with the help of sun rays, with the help of sunlight. Okay, in detail we will see later. Okay, then some proportion of phosphorus goes to the producers. Okay, transfer to the producers. Okay, then ये जो plants हैं, means plants are eaten by animals, vegetables are eaten by man, etc. Okay, they are called what? Consumers. They are called consumers. Okay, then after death of consumers, okay, after death of consumers, this phosphorus, ये जो phosphorus है ये फिर से मिट्टी को जाके मिलता है, और ये phosphorus हमारी बॉडी में कहाँ पाया जाता है? ओके, phosphorus is very important for teeth, bones, etc. etc. Okay, so this is called what? Biogeochemical cycle. Okay, same, or you can say nutrient cycle also. Okay, here is a phosphorus which is a nutrient. Okay, how phosphorus transfers from one to another, here we have seen. This is called what? Nutrient cycle. Okay, there are different types of cycles actually, nutrient or biogeochemical cycles, like water cycle, carbon cycle, etc. we will see later. Okay, now let us look at structure of ecosystem. Structure, or you can say functioning in an ecosystem. Structure of ecosystem or functioning in an ecosystem. Of course, ecosystem having means one second, ecosystem having two broad factors. Okay, or structure of ecosystem is made up of two factors. Okay, that is producers and consumers. Now let us see one by one. Producers, and just I have told you, producers and consumers. These are two major factors of structure of ecosystem. Okay, producers, let us talk about producers. Okay, plants are called producers. Okay, why plants are called producers? Because they prepare their own food with the help of sunlight, carbon dioxide and water. Okay, and their food is what? Glucose, sugar, carbohydrates. That okay, so plants prepare their own food. Okay, so they are called producers. Okay, as they produce their own food, so they are called autotrophs also. Auto means self, trophs means feeders. So plants are called autotrophs or self feeders. Okay, now okay, and this process is called photosynthesis. Understood? Just we talked about it. Okay, now let us go ahead. Okay, Then second one is what? Consumers. Okay, consumers means organisms that get the nutrients and energy from other organisms. That means what? Organisms that directly depends on other organisms, other producers, directly or indirectly depends on other producers for their food, called consumers. Okay. Now they are also called what? Other feeders. Okay. Heterotrophs. They are also called heterotrophs or other feeders. Okay. Then consumers are again subdivided into or grouped into different categories depending on the food they consume. Okay. First is herbivores. You can say primary consumers. Okay, primary consumers or herbivores. Plant eaters are called herbivores, you know. Okay. They feed directly and only on all or part of living plants. Okay, they directly feed on living plants. Okay, that means what? Plant eaters are called primary consumers. Okay, so for example, birds, rabbits, then grasshoppers. Okay, then goat. Okay, these are what? Herbivores or plant eaters. You can add other examples also, cow, etc. Okay, then in case of one important point is there, in case of aquatic ecosystem, zooplankton and phytoplankton are actually are the types of plankton. Okay, zooplankton and phytoplanktons are types of plankton, and plankton is fish food. Okay, plankton kya hai? Which is fish food. Okay, so phytoplankton means small. It's a kind of small plants, micro plants. Okay, and zooplankton, small animals. Okay, so in case of aquatic ecosystem, zooplanktons, okay, small animals, feed on phytoplanktons. Okay, small or micro plants. Understood? Now let us see towards secondary consumers or carnivores. Okay, secondary consumers or carnivores. Carnivores means what? Flesh eaters. Carnivores are called flesh eaters. Okay, they have to depends on other consumers for their food. Okay, carnivores are of two types. Okay, carnivores are of two types, lower carnivores and upper carnivores. Lower carnivores means fox, then you can say wolf, etc. These are lower carnivores, and upper carnivores are tiger, then eagle, snake, then lion, etc. These are upper carnivores. Okay, now let us look at omnivores. Okay, omnivores means what? Everything eaters. Omnivores. So for example, man. Okay, man. Okay, man eats both. Okay, vegetables as well as animals. Okay, so omnivores. Other examples are rats, foxes, pigs, cockroaches, etc. These are what? Omnivores. Now another part of ecosystem is decomposers or detritivores. Okay, these organisms these are the organisms that live, these are the organisms that live on the refuse and dead organic matter. Okay, for example, algae, fungi, etc. Okay, then okay, now let us look at food chain and food web, food chain, food webs and ecological pyramids. Okay, now let us see one by one. First we will talk about food chain. First we will talk about food chain. Okay, of course all ecosystems are made up of food chains. Okay, that means what? All ecosystems having, of course, food chains. Okay, now what do you mean by food chain? Let us see a simple definition, or you can say in simple words, we say that food chain means who eats whom in an ecosystem is called food chain. Okay, let us take one example. So, for example, green plants. Okay, green plants are eaten by grasshopper. Grasshopper is eaten by frog. Frog is eaten by snake. Okay, and finally, snake is eaten by snake is eaten by eagle, etc. Okay, this is what a very simple example of food chain. Okay, but on the other hand, grasshopper could be consumed by multiple organisms. Okay, these organisms could be again consumed by other multiple organisms. One second. Okay, other multiple organisms. Okay, here you will find, one second, here you will find the combination of different food chains is called as food web. Understood? Okay, now let us look at trophic level or biomass pyramid. Okay, or you can say feeding level, etc. Let us look, let us see. This is trophic level, or you can say feeding levels or biomass pyramid. Okay, now let us talk about trophic. One second, let us talk about trophic level and biomass pyramid. Of course, this concept is very important, no doubt. Trophic level means, the series or levels of transfer of food and flow of energy is called trophic level. Okay, or you can say food pyramid. It starts with the producers. Here are producers, means plants. Plants are at the base. Okay, plants are at the base. Okay, so it is called trophic level. So it is called trophic level 1. Okay, now at the top of producers, herbivores are there. Okay, herbivores or plant eaters. Okay, at the top of trophic level 1, plant eaters or herbivores are there. This is called what? Trophic level 2. This is called trophic level 2. Okay, at the top of herbivores. Okay, at the top of herbivores, level 3 is there, and here you will find carnivores. Here you will find carnivores. Carnivores are of two types. Lower carnivores. Here you will find lower carnivores. Okay, this is called what? Trophic level 3. Okay, and here upper carnivores are present. Upper carnivores. This is called what? Trophic level 4. Okay, got it? Understood? Okay, here we have seen, yeah, okay, no need to have in detail. Okay, here we have seen meaning of ecosystem, then components of ecosystem, then structure and functioning in an ecosystem, food chain, food web, trophic level, etc. Understood? Okay, in next video we will start second unit. Till then, goodbye. Okay, take care.